Hello, welcome back to more Pikmin 2. Last time we started going through the Awakening Wood and went through the Hall of Beasts. This time we are immediately going into the White Flower Garden.
White Flowage Garden.
Yes, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, chair squeak.
Now, I am obviously very early into this game, but I am going to go ahead and say that I am having more fun with it.
That's good.
So far. I know I'm going to get annoyed at some of the caves, bullshit when they start to get harder and throw, random traps at me, but...
Yeah.
Again,
I
won't lose that much progress.
I've definitely seen opinions that are less than favorable towards this game, like the Shaperless video, and the thing is, I understand their points, and I can't even really argue against most of them, but I still just... I don't know, I like this game more than the first. Part of it is just it controls better, and part of it is just there's more content. Even if a lot of the content is kind of samey, randomly generated caves, I still have fun with it.
So, you also played 251, right? You just never did that one on video? What did you think of that one? I don't know if I ever asked you.
Honestly, I don't remember it that much.
Because I know at least a couple people have expressed interest in seeing you do that one, and I've had to tell them, like, Josh has already, already played it.
I might do it again.
Fair enough.
But I played through a couple ROM hacks of this with Joel. There was that one, and then there was, I think it was just the Kaizo one. 251... I really just don't remember that much of it. It wasn't bad. It just... I played it, and I have no memory of it.
I do not recognize this product. So if
well,
this
as
is
you know,
changed,
Jesus
then...
loves me. He loves me a bunch because he always puts Skippy in my lunch.
Good. See, I thought they changed everything that was American only. I guess it's possible that this is in mainland Europe too, because I have to remember, Europe is not just the UK. But...
I believe this is the nutrient silo. Also, I
fucking hate the smell of peanut butter.
I think this is normally in a way later cave. I'm gonna look this up.
Huh. I do know they moved stuff around. Nutrient silo here? Can't spell lowest without silo.
Yeah, 6th sub-level of Hole of Heroes.
Huh. Weird. Wonder why they moved it. I also wonder why they didn't shuffle around stuff within a certain... Like, obviously, they want to make sure you can get 10,000 Pokos and not somehow get stuck. I don't even know if that would be possible. I feel like the game has enough leeway for that, but yeah. I feel like they could mix it up at least a little bit. Anyway.
You'll want to be super careful with these hole entrances in... I mean, you're fine now, but I was just going to say, like, in levels like this where there's just a chasm, you don't want to press A and throw a Pikmin into it, so always make sure you know where your cursor is.
I see. I didn't even know you could throw stuff into the chasm. That kind of sucks dick.
Yeah, and enemies can shake them off into the chasm. You can throw them accidentally. You got to be very careful.
Alright. So I know some of the caves in this game are like definitely supposed to be specific areas. Like there's one that's like a bathroom and stuff. Are all of them? Like this kind of just looks like random rusty metal.
Rusty. Crap. Yeah, I don't know what this place is. It's because it like you're going deeper and deeper, so it's like it's just a sequence of weird rusty objects that are.
Can I throw stuff down there and have them pull it back out, or?
Yep, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
Alright.
I think that one's just called the Petrified Heart. But yeah, so blowhogs, perfect example of enemies that can throw Pikmin off the edge. So you'll want to make sure that it is pointing towards and away from solid ground at all times, because sometimes it'll shoot them forward and sometimes it can knock them back.
Okay. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I fucking hate the smell of peanut butter. I don't know if that's common. I've never heard anyone else say they hate the smell of peanut butter. I don't know.
Don't know. I don't have an issue with it. It could also just be a cultural thing, since I know you don't really use it for much there.
It depends. Some people, you'll get some people that are crazy for it. My sister has peanut butter all the fucking time. And when we used to share dishes, before I recently decided I was just gonna wash all my dishes straight after using them, when we used to, you know, pile them up and then take turns doing the entire load, like, back then I used to have to, you know, clean out her peanut butter jars, and the smell was rank, like...
These things are they usually just throw forward. I don't think you have to worry as much about them knocking stuff back. That's just if they kind of like shake a little. As long as it's not like right up against the ledge, you should be fine.
Yeah. Well, currently it is right up against the ledge, so I'm gonna exercise a bit more caution.
Yeah. Okay. This should be good. Just
it's still too close.
It's far enough.
You think so?
Yeah. Just okay.
Okay. You guys can collect that. Speaking of, like, smells that, you know, some people like and other people don't, which I guess is basically just the same thing as any smell, but, more specifically, I guess, talking about, which this doesn't apply to peanut butter, but stuff that most people dislike, but few people like. I feel like, petrol stations are one of those things. Like, the smell of, petrol.
I like the smell of gas.
Okay. I feel like most people don't, and...
I also like the smell of bleach.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can't say I like that. I kind of don't mind petrol station smells. If I'm there for too long, it can get kind of there. But my nose doesn't shrivel up, like, when I go there. It's not that bad. It's fine. It's a little funky, it's a little interesting. We can smell a little bit of
bleach is, you know, it has to be kind of watered down at least. Like, you know, if it's super strong, then yeah. I think this one's the Drought Ender Dr. Pepper, right? Yeah.
The intellectuals drink.
Dr. Pepper's overrated.
It used to be my favorite as a teenager. Do you remember what my favorite soda is now, specifically?
Is it Lime Pepsi Max?
Yep. That's correct.
At least I didn't guess fucking milk. I have a story here. It's just very stupid. There was it was shortly after I got my call center job, which was, you know, very shortly after getting married to Martin, and the manager, you know, was trying to be cute and was just like, oh, you know, so you've only been married for a couple weeks. I wonder how well you know each other. And he's like, quick, how much, what's her favorite food? And I'm like, I think maybe teriyaki chicken. We like to make that a lot. And he's like, what's his favorite drink? And then he just goes, milk. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean milk? And I'm like, I don't know, like, you drink milk sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I'll drink it like with cake or something. Like, I don't, what do you
mean? That's so good.
It's like, what is your favorite drink? I'm like, I don't really know.
I'm curious. Have you ever bitten into a real hothouse white Pikmin? How was that an interesting development? The Pikmin looked like they wanted to be tossed into the other one too. Anyway.
But yeah, it's like, you know, I don't drink any alcohol, obviously, so it's like my options are, you know, I can be a fucking hydro homie, which I'm not, or I can be a fat ass, which I am, and, you know, enjoy various sodas. And of them, I think my go-to answer is Mountain Dew Code Red. I don't know.
I should probably try Mountain Dew at some point. Okay. Clearly I'll turn some of my purples for no reason.
Oh, yes. So you know about the shadiness of having to grind for the Doomsday apparatus, right?
Yeah, you have to go into one of the, I don't know if it's Emergence Cave because it's quick or if there's another one that's better, but yeah, you have to go into one of them and just use the Violet Candy Pop Buds, like, you know, fucking 20 times or whatever.
Yeah, the problem is, you can't do Emergence Cave because there's certain candy pops in the game that will actually despawn after you have a certain number of purples, and the one in there, or like the two in there, are among those.
Among them?
So, The one that people generally agree on is the best is Subterranean Complex, which is a really shitty cave because every fucking floor is full of bombs and the flowers are on like floor 8. But
distinctly swift. What are they, female?
Yeah. Fucking knew it.
Was that your grandma? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll retell the story. It was just when I got accepted to the magnet program, which was the fucking gifted thing, after 2nd grade. I went to like a I don't want to call it an orientation, but I don't know what else to call it. It was just they kind of got everybody together that was going to be in the program, and it was like a little get together. And my grandma asked, like, you know, how many boys versus how many girls, and I'm like, I think it was mostly boys. Like, I don't know, like. I'm trying to think like what the numbers were, because the class size, it was like maybe 15, so I thought it was like, you know, like 10 to 5, and she's just like, oh, it's really surprising. Girls are usually a lot swifter. Yeah,
Oh
pee everywhere.
Fuck?
Yeah.
What the actual shit am I looking at? Hey, stop!
Well, I mean, you've seen the Mitites before. You just happened to kill them all the fucking frame that they became vulnerable.
Oh, that's what happened. I thought the enemy exploded into a bunch of corpses. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so the thing is, Mitites, I think they just randomly replace eggs. And the thing that the Honeywisp drops is considered an egg. And sometimes eggs will also just fall from the ceiling. So it's like... Or... Okay, no, it's not that they replace eggs, it's that they replace nectar drops, I guess. Because, like, an egg will fall from the ceiling and break and usually just drop a little pool of nectar. But sometimes it'll just drop these fuckers.
Okay.
And sometimes it'll also just burrow out of the ground. So...
Gotcha. So I assume I don't need to tell the audience this, and you, because I figure, I don't know, people are smart, but, the whole, like... you know, girls are smarter / better at school thing is just a bias of the way that education is performed. Like, the way that stuff is taught is more conducive to the way that girls tend to learn on a broad scale, which brings their average up a little bit. There's no real, like, as far as I'm aware, the evidence suggests that...
Yeah, the thing is, you know, I went through...
the same capabilities if, you know,
I went through a substantial... I went through a substantial portion of my life just kind of, you know, accepting that, yeah, men are dumb. That's why they're always dumb in TV shows. And women are smart, but also boring. And so, then it's like, you know, I just kind of accepted that, and then it's like, okay, well then why are, like, most of the, you know, famous scientists and stuff, like, why are they mostly men? Like, if they're all dumb, then how are they getting
Well,
these
most of them are
jobs?
from quite a while ago in history, and so there are other socio-economic factors contributing to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I am sexist in both directions.
When I was a kid, I've told this before, but when I was a kid, I very much had the experience of growing up around people who would constantly shit-talk men as an entire gender, and... you know, this definitely, you know, left its impression on my, like, opinion on things.
Super stick textile.
Cool. Yeah, so... I'm trying to remember... I know I definitely had a phase of, when I was about 10 years old, of being, like, a really obnoxious, offended by everything, like, you know, I'm a feminist type. And then I grew out of that, and had a... I guess it was still a phase of, like, where I basically had mostly the same opinions I do now about equality between stuff, but I was just I was way more prone to getting annoyed in the opposite direction, about things that were probably kind of innocuous. Some of them definitely weren't, but, like... yeah, I don't really want to get into detail. I feel like just generally I've chilled out a lot more as I become an adult, and I'm more just like, you know... I think most people probably feel the same way, where it's just like, yeah, you know, people should be equal. It's a pretty basic sentiment. I think I thought of myself as being more radical with that than I was. I think most people think that.
Probably.
Anyway.
Yeah, please.
Puissant. So I think puissant means fish. Anyway. Oh yeah, but anyway, my point was,
Good fucking division there.
I definitely had a period before, at some point in here, before all this, like, early in my childhood, where, you know, basically all I ever heard was, you know, men are trash, men are lazy, men are, like, selfish, men do all this stuff.
They're
And
abusers, they always cheat.
yeah, and I didn't, I guess my primary reaction was being really sad that I would have to be one. Like, obviously I ended up trans anyway, and honestly, I'm not entirely convinced that this didn't factor into it. Like, we don't know...
There were a couple times that, you know, I assume half jokingly, my mom actually said, like, please don't grow up to be a man. Like...
Yeah, I assume what she meant by that was don't grow up to be a typical man, or a stereotypical man, rather. That's probably more likely.
The thing that I love is just the thing online where it's just like... It's like, well, you know, there's a non-zero percentage of men that are rapists, and, you know, I think that men need to do better. It's like, okay,
it's like,
no, the rapists need to do better.
Yeah.
Like... What are we supposed to... Like, I don't know. Like, what do you even say to that?
Well, the thing I've heard is, like, you know, don't laugh along when your friends make rape jokes, you know, tell them off. And I'm like, I don't have friends that make rape jokes. Like, I don't think that, you know, I'm not gonna get super offended, but it's not even a situation that comes up in the first place.
It's jokes. Like, you know, if it's the type of thing where it seems like they're making light of it...
That's a little different. You can... I was about to say you can tell. I guess you can't always, but, you know. It's not a 100% either way type thing. But anyway, the point is that doesn't even come up from my experience. I've not really been around people that...
I think that was a new item.
Oh, like for the European version?
I can't even tell what that is.
Well, I've not been looking at it too closely. I'll see in a minute.
Didgeridoo Douglas's bees.
What? Oh, it looks like canned fish of some kind. Herring's fillet.
Huh?
It's definitely not in English. It's like Tomaten cream. I guess I think that's German.
Yep, that's definitely a new one.
All right. Interesting. But yeah, like very, very much. I was like sad. I was like, oh no, you know. I don't know. I eventually rebelled against it.
You know, I don't know.
I guess what it is I wish I had a clearer memory of exactly how I felt about it, because I definitely know that it made me, you know, I wasn't happy about this.
You can stop.
Oh, I can't. Hopefully that's enough. Alright. Is everyone gonna get off the ledge? Everyone gonna get off the ledge? The ledge? The ledge? The ledge?
Yeah.
The ledge? Okay. The ledge again?
So clearly I need to guess what this one's gonna be called.
It's gonna be like...
Piscal... What Piscal parcel.
I like that. I'm gonna go.
I don't know if piscal is a word.
I'm gonna go with nautical, like, chunk. I don't know. Bad. Container of sea bounty. Okay.
So piscal parcel.
I like the. I haven't seen that recycling symbol in a very long time. Huh. Expire in 2006, huh?
4 years before the battery.
Alright. So yeah, let's move off of the topic of I feel like we're just talking in circles at this point. About that. White Pikmin. I like that they like, I don't know how many things this applies to in real life, but I feel like it's a trope at least of, like, you know, cave animals being albino, basically, like, very pale and often, like, blind. I don't know if the white Pikmin are actually blind or not, but they kind of look like it.
Well, I mean, they can sense stuff underground, so they have, like, infrared vision or something.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. They're pretty cool. Unfortunately, the poison ability is not very I mean, the resisting poison is useful. They have another ability, which is when they get eaten and die, then they'll, like, damage the enemy, which is,
Don't go too much further here.
Okay.
I once again recommend, like, a strike squad of about 20 reds.
This'll do. 8. And 30. Whatever, 30 is fine.
There that goes. Do you know what you're fighting?
Nope, Snagret.
Apparently nothing.
Okay, I'm trying to prompt you here. Okay. I do not remember how to fight this thing. Just throw it at the head and then...
The safe way is just try to get it to come out of the ground, and 1/3 of the time it's going to come out really slow. And when it does that, throw a bunch of Pikmin onto its head. If it doesn't come out slow, then just run away. You can attack it without doing it that way, but it's harder.
Okay. And I don't have any time limit here, so... Okay. Do I have to prompt it to come out?
Yeah, you want to kind of just walk over and...
Is that the slow one?
No. The slow one, it's like just the head will poke out, like, and it'll kind of like burrow up for like 3 seconds, and yeah, like this.
Hey. That was not very good. That did like...
Well, you want to throw onto it, not swarm it.
Oh. The problem is it takes me a long time to throw the Pikmin to get it to come out in the first place. Call it back.
Well, don't throw a Pikmin to lure it. Just kind of walk around.
Nope. Hey, I'm trying to whistle him off.
I mean, you can't.
What?
Like, it bit them. You can't really save them from that.
I thought in this game, most of the time, unless they get crushed, you can save Pikmin from any attack by whistling, and it's just if you're too busy or if...
No, that's just like fire.
Okay. I guess I overestimated how quickly it comes out in the quick animation. I'm like, but if I go anywhere near it, it will just immediately massacre.
Okay, and just kind of let them do their thing. Okay, that's the other issue. Don't actually whistle them when you do that, because if they keep attacking it, they should be able to get it into a stun lock.
Okay.
If you whistle them, then it'll be free to attack.
Huh. That definitely wasn't in the first game, I just don't remember it being. I remember having to get this thing out multiple times.
Well, you can't do it all in one phase, because after, like, it'll get stun locked, but then it'll kind of shake them off and go under.
Okay, I thought stun lock was permanent.
It'll do kind of like this noise. It's like, you'll know when you see it.
Come on. Why'd that one start wandering over there?
I think it tripped. Yeah.
Come on.
If you want to try another way to lure it out instead of you running over, you could also, like, C-stick the Pikmin towards it.
Oh, maybe.
It's kind of... I never, like, give this a proper name, but I always think of it as, like, waving the cape at the bull. Just, like, kind of...
That probably has a technique. I mean, that technique probably has a name.
It's... No, okay, no, I think it did. It actually did work.
Look like it. Because there were only 2 on there.
Hitting the body still damages it, it's just not as good.
That was horseshit. There was nothing I could do about that. It just decided to spawn very close to me.
If you want to, remember you've also got the spicy spray. It's, you know, if you're
only
doing a little...
Shit.
Just keep going. I think you might be fine.
Okay, and now I wanna... Okay, let's see. Okay.
So yeah, you can, like, the thing is, you can still do that when it does the fast burrow too. It's just, it's difficult because you don't have as much time.
Okay, what do you do if it spawns near you? I don't get it.
You just have to kind of run and hope for the best. It's...
horseshit. Okay, I think I don't want to do the weaving the cape with the ball, because that way if it does happen to spawn near me, it's gonna, like...
yeah, keep going. Okay.
Where are the others? Okay.
Snaggers are weird. They're, like... I've gotten to a point where I can usually kill these things in, like, 2 phases, but I really couldn't explain how... Like, I don't know what I do differently. You just have to throw very quickly and accurately.
Shit.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say just let that one go, but no, I think you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, save state after you round them up.
Yeah.
Okay, that should finish it off.
Cool. Okay, I guess that wasn't so bad. There was that annoying time where it did the fast thing like 6 times in a row, though.
Ew, glove flavored.
Am I right in remembering that in Pikmin 4 we've seen the entire body being carried by Pikmin in like a trailer?
I don't remember, but you can do that in 3.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it.
Do you know the name of this one?
Oh, it's like a... something knapsack?
Yeah, 5-man knapsack.
Yeah.
At least that's one of its 2 names. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, punch those eggs.
Spiders, punch them. Honestly, anytime that you need to fight anode dweevils in this game without yellows, spiders, punch them is the correct way to go.
Good. 34 is such a random maximum for that thing to have.
It was because there were purples.
Oh, I see. Yep. Is like a defense increase?
Nope. I'll tell you. It's
is this the thing that lets you sleep in the
situational.
ship?
Nope.
Okay. Knapsack. Oh, that. Okay. Why am I being pinged on the server? Patron server? Can you check if it's important? Whoa! Okay, the recording's still going. I think we just got a power outage. Yeah, my internet's out, my fan's out, my TV turned off. Huh. Weird. I guess I don't know... No, I was about to say I won't know when it turns back on, but I guess it'll be the light coming back on. The only other time I got in a power outage here was just after... I'm trying to remember. I think it was, yeah, it was the day before one of the, what'd you call it? The Zelda, like, multi-world things. That was also a Friday in summer. Weird. I wonder if it's because people are using more electricity in the building because of having fans on and stuff. Anyway, you don't need to hear me pontificate about this power issue, so I guess I'll just cut the recording and stitch it together when it comes back. Assuming it even does today. Oh god, what if it doesn't? Alright, we're back. Probably like a minute after I, no, it was like less than a minute after I cut the recording. Power came back, but then my internet took a couple minutes, so yeah. Everything's fine. If this was my old laptop, I would have, you know, it would have shut off and I would have lost anything I hadn't save stated, so, you know, that would have been good. But, nope, we're fine.
Meanwhile, I was convinced that you didn't trust me to go look at the comment and went to look at it yourself, and doing that crashed Discord.
Oh, no. Everything flowered up?
Yes.
Looks like it. Alright. Good noise. Guess we can just leave then.
Here comes the fish.
I swear the floor didn't look like this. Like, my memory of it is different. I thought I remembered there being a pit. Huh? I thought this was a pit.
There was no pit.
There we go.
So, the remainder of the day on the surface is, you know, you've got like a minute, so probably not a whole lot you can do.
Yeah. This is the problem, actually. This is a good example. I started the segment with a cave. It took 30 minutes. I'm going to be out, and I don't think there's going to be 15, 25 minutes worth of stuff to do. I guess a day is only like 15 minutes, isn't it? So maybe I could just do a day with no cave.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to. I actually don't know if there's another cave you can reach. There is, but I wouldn't expect you to because it's kind of unintended. It's not a glitch. It's just kind of a.
It's not a glitch. More of a glitch. I think I'm just gonna farm some stuff near the spawn here.
Shit. What's the line where it's like the brain is sort of a heart or brain?
Yeah, think of the brain as a sort of modified heart, only with a mind or brain. Alright,
no, you're running out of pies.
Mm-hmm. And it's almost sundown. Hurry up! Hurry up! What do you... What is happening?
It's almost the end of a day.
Okay. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious, and therefore dangerous. I'm not actually going to do all of it, I'll just pick random lines here and there.
Like I said last night, I rewatched Quentin Review's, like, Chills video, and,
Honey? That's a leaf.
Aside from the leaf part, I liked the part where there's there's like the girl having an episode and like attacking people. He's like, what could be wrong with this creature? And it's like, it's a person. What do you mean creature?
Oh my god. Alright.
As you can see here, the creature gets up and chases after them.
God. I think I have everything.
Yep, it says there's 5 loose, but there's not.
Yeah, they're fine until I go find them, right?
Yeah.
Is it even going to show me where they are? I assume they're in the blue onion.
They're outside of the blue onion. If you zoom in, it should show the little dots.
Okay. There you go. I like the distribution on them.
They are chasing and a tadpole.
Menu. Go to sunset.
Shit, what did they change those to? Because the Wollywogs they called Wally Hops. What did they call the Wogpoles?
What, Wollypoles?
I don't remember.
Dunno.
Because I noticed that they changed that for the Switch ports of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That's just universal now, apparently. I wonder how many people we're gonna get who it's like, Well, they had to change it because don't you know about this obscure slur that exists that we're gonna, make sure you know about? I did look up what the deal was with that. I think it's something used in Australia.
I thought it was mostly in Britain, but in the the 50s.
I see.
I don't know. I'm not black, so it's possible that if I was, I would have heard it more.
I couldn't even remember who it was offensive to.
Alright.
Anyways. Yep, no reason to go back to the,
Yeah, I need yellows for this?
You need blues.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yellows are the last ones you get, aren't they? In this game?
Yes, they are.
And then in 3, isn't it red, rock, yellow, flying, winged, white? Not white, yeah, blue.
Maybe, I don't actually remember. Actually, no, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's red, rock, yellow, pink, blue. Taking a break can be courageous, too. Shit, I'm courageous every day.
Alright. Well, I definitely don't want to take out all of those.
This poor creature.
Bro. You have to really interact with this twice.
Yes.
Huh?
If I saw that damn thing running around my kitchen, I would stomp it until it was a small brown stain.
Oh, chills, where would we be without you?
That damn thing running around my kitchen. Just the way he says damn is funny to me for some reason.
It is.
It's
because it doesn't sound like the kind of thing that would be he reads like he's reading a script in a very strange way, but then that makes it sound more like conversational.
And then there's the other one that's number 4. Ah. No Context Chills is a fucking pointless channel, but I enjoy it.
It makes you laugh. That's a point. It's pointful. I'll go that way.
Yep.
I don't remember where the white thing is.
Well, before you go to that, there's an item you can actually get around here. It was where the,
Okay. Is it buried?
Used to be. Yeah.
Okay. Beetle.
Yep.
So over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming the beetle doesn't
Up on the ledge?
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. What would it be like bagel soft? I could tell you where it is, but where's the fun in that? Yeah.
Do I have to throw it up to the ledge?
Yes. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. It is up there, they're just not latching, because, yeah.
When?
I can just go up with only the whites so that they don't get part of the cluster and fall off.
Okay. Segregation
they
time.
Get part of the cluster. Har har. Yubber ache. Occasionally. Hadriel.
Yes. Is that an
Keeping in mind that I believe it is just a plant bulb.
Yeah, nothing else to do. Because I need white for everything else.
Hadriel. That's fine. Yeah, Hadriel is my interpretation of the noise that Lanky makes when jumping sometimes. Wait, Bruh. This thing will take like 2 seconds to carry back. It's fine.
Nope, gotta multitask as much as possible. As a matter of fact. Ugh. How can I... Okay.
What are we doing with Luigi? I think this is Pilgrim Bulb.
Why would it be a pilgrim? It's just an onion. Well, that was quick.
Yeah. That doesn't take too long to pay off.
Guess I may as well just go get them. I was like trying to be all fancy and be like, oh, let's start going this way and then, you know, work on the thing and then Louis can follow. But...
You'll find ways to do that. Actually, you could do that here if you wanted, after I explain the alternate task. But, yeah, you want to just go after the poison walls, I guess. Oh no, it's a ravenous whisker pillar. These things are weird because they never really die. Even when they do, they
look like wigglers. They got like the big noses. Okay, well, I do not see how to kill them because the Pikmin going up there aren't doing anything.
No, they are. Send them. Just swarm them into the base of the flower.
Okay. Weird.
But yeah, when they get carried back, they never stop squirming, so I'm not convinced these things actually die.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway.
Sure, I'll get the berries. I'm fucking here.
Yeah, you probably won't be farming berries too much, because once we start getting random sprays out of eggs, you can duplicate those. It's just... Why do things normal when you can do things cheat? Creature.
Do you remember when I said that I saw a video recommended called Tears of the Kingdom Wants You to Cheat? And I'm like, oh, I bet this is about, you know, the same complaints that Joel has, where, like, the grind is really bad unless you use the dupe glitch. No, it wasn't. It was talking about how the game is designed to encourage you to, like, use physics exploits and stuff, and they're not even really exploits.
I see.
I did not realize I didn't get all of them. It's annoying.
Yeah, I saw that you didn't, and I just kind of figured that you didn't care. Like,
I was stopping to get them. Okay.
I like how specifically purples grabbed those. That was good. Anyway, yeah, there's a white wall to the left and one to the right. The one to the left is needed for progress at the moment, so I guess do that one first. And while they're doing this shit, Louis can work on some other unintended thing.
Some other third thing?
Yes.
You guys good? Okay.
I liked the one that didn't get on the wall. That was good. Alright,
You
so...
should have a name. He should be called,
So take just the purples, and don't actually go over there.
Indolent Ichabod. No, I already used Ichabod for something else. Shit,
Anyway, go up from... it's hard to give... You keep changing the camera. I can't... Sorry, pause, and... From this perspective, down and right. Like, there's the stump with the item on it. You just kind of want to get towards the end that is near the item. Yeah. Because you can throw them up here. You just have to be weird about it. If you hold a purple and then kind of like back up a bit and then run up towards the stump, you can throw it at the right time. You can kind of... Sometimes you can get them to land up there. If you get a single one up there, it should be enough. As long as it's close enough to actually lock onto it. Yeah, we'll do a few more. Because, yeah, this is supposed to take yellows, but we've got time while the wall's going down, so...
There you go. Oh, what?
Oh, come on. That looked like that should have worked. Decadooey. Crimbus. What the fuck is
I'm trying to rotate the camera. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
We get to see what the hell this thing is, because in the US version, it's a little, I don't know what you'd call it, a jar, I guess, of Carmex, which I think is like lip balm, but usually lip balm is in like chapstick, like a long stick, and this just is like a tub.
I mean, so it's like Vaseline then.
I guess. Looks like it's just a bottle cap.
Give me one of those little tubs.
Har har.
What? Why did you get off?
I told you one of them didn't latch on.
I checked. I thought you meant, like, at first it didn't latch on.
No, it careful.
Whoa, what?
Oh boy.
Indolent,
Vitamalls?
Hypnotic platter.
The fuck is Vitamalls? Anyway, yeah. Continuing fleeing here.
Can this thing chase me forever, or? Okay.
It'll get bored.
Okay, how am I supposed to get rid of these poison things with the enemy in the way, and how am I supposed to get rid of the enemy with the poison things in the way?
Well, it only woke up because you walked past them and got within its range. If you just throw them at these and don't go any further, you're safe.
Okay.
Okay, Vitamalls is apparently a German malt beer that doesn't have alcohol.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright.
Alright.
Do I just want to swarm with strong things to kill the...
Or just throw a bunch of purples at it.
Okay.
And yeah, let's say fuck the other fence. You don't have that much time. You can get it later. Okay.
Anyway, what I name should I use? Indolent,
Other one.
Well, the I names I can think of are like girls' names.
And Pikmin can't be girls.
It's just because I said what should
Isaac, I guess.
Indolent Isaac, yes. White Pikmin that doesn't want to latch onto the wall.
So, yeah, hold and switch to purples and just start throwing. Like, throw one to lure it out and then just start tossing the rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and build that bridge real quick.
Yeah. Ooh, that'll let me go to Perplexing Pool.
Yep. That's why I was hoping to get this done before the end of the day.
I see. So what am I doing?
No, keep doing that, it's fine.
I was gonna say maybe they should help with the bridge and then carrying the things.
Nah, you should have enough time here.
Oh, I figured you were saying that as like a resigned, like I was hoping you would get this today, but...
Intriguing. Quite partial, to be exact.
Intriguing.
Why is Antarctica, like, tiny on this globe?
I don't know. It's supposed to be really big, isn't it?
Like, I think it's around the same size as Australia.
Australia is also smaller on maps than it actually is. Ooh. Wonder if I can get more on this.
Diseases.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Like Dizzy Gillespie.
More like Fizzy Gillespie. There will be a noise when the wall is finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Gonna be tight.
No, you're good.
Nope. It's gonna be so tight. Ooh. The fuck is that?
What?
The random spotlight that like went across? Whatever that was?
Yeah, that's just the last minute thing.
Huh. Louis. Yeah.
Hooray. I don't remember the name of this one.
Alright.
I now remember the name of this one.
Why is there a microchip in the fucking tiny globe? Survey chart. Ooh. Can all
Let
punch
us
the
take
wall?
flight. It won't help.
Come on, mate. You can do it.
They probably can. These ones are all safe, so you don't have to put them away or anything. Alright. Just in time.
Cool. Perfect. 15 and 80.
Yep, you're good.
This is slower than waiting out the timer, so therefore I must do it.
Yes. Har.
Cool. Okay. That should be, if my addition is correct, I think that's around 51 minutes, probably 52 after wrap up. So that works out nicely. Cool. I am happy with the progress we made.
I don't know where the time went in this day, but that is okay. You got the thing you
slow
needed.
at the game.
So. I think the only other thing you could have done is there's like some purple berries and I think
this
board totem. Yes.
Well, we'll come back for those later.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, do I even want to go to the without blues?
Blues require they're behind an electric fence. You need yellows first.
Oh, I thought blues were before yellows in this game. Huh.
Crimbus. I don't know what Crimbus is, but I stand by it.
Alright.
So I guess blues are actually the last color in all three games.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll be different in Pikmin 4.
People keep saying that blues are useless in 4, so maybe you'll get them early.
Huh. Or maybe they'll just change the design so that they're... Oh, people saying blues are useless in 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you can take them underwater, but because you can have all the other Pikmin ride on the dog, or you can freeze the water with ice, people are like, wow, blues don't have anything.
Yeah, that is kind of a shame. Oh well. Anyway, that'll be that. Next time, guess we're heading into the Perplexing Pool. See you then.